Bones by Gillian. Setting, Palo, Iowa. The characters are in the suburbs surrounding the Duane Arnold Energy Center, Iowa's only nuclear plant, due to be decommissioned in 2020. Christina enters. She is supporting a wounded Sam who is wearing a hazmat suit, into the living room of a house. Inside, cats sleep along the floor, in the bookshelves, and across the stairs. Sam cringes.
Jesus H. fucking Christ!
Does your leg hurt that much? I thought pain relievers would help.
No! It's the cats! I didn't realize you were hoarding. God damn, it smells like a shelter you worked at.
Of course it does. Where else are they supposed to go?
Outside! You know, the place you're supposed to be wearing your hazmat suit, but don't seem to fucking want to for some reason. That outside.
Christina gently settles Sam into a thickly padded chair.
Never. They don't need to kill more birds outside than they already have.
And what do you feed them?
Christina says nothing and begins to fill dishes of cat food from a plastic canister. A Siamese meows.
No. Please. No. Isn't that cats?
Dogs and horses that have had natural deaths. It takes a few days to dry them out and cut them up. Otherwise, I find what's in my squirrel traps and use that.
Squirrel traps? Christina, come back with me, please.
Why?
You and everything here has had more radiation than the people who toughed out Fukushima. You're hurting yourself. Oh.
That's why I have to stay and you should go.
I can go when I'm all right to walk again. And you can come too. Let the cats survive on their own. Please. This place is fucked. Their DNA could already be warped anyway. What if the young are mutated? Or born dead? Wouldn't it make more sense to euthanize them?
Sam, they deserve quality of life.
Don't you deserve that too?
There's an old woman in town over doing the same thing I am.
You're not fucking old.
But I grew up here. And I know it better than most because I'm not the one who fell down a ravine.
I was looking for you. I've probably broken my leg for God's sake, and you're going to be an asshole about it.
Christina looks up from distributing the cat food. She frowns at Sam's leg and moves closer, frowning.
Your leg isn't swelling up as much as I thought it would be at this point.
How could you tell? This hazmat suit is shaped like a potato sack.
You're not screaming in pain either.
High tolerance. Used to wrestle with my cousins to make my uncle laugh. I broke 3 bones before I was 12 and dislocated my shoulder when I was 13. Don't change the subject. Why didn't you call me back?
Iowa cut power to the city. I couldn't recharge my phone. The only solar panels in the area were ripped out by the tornado.
Of course they were. I'm sorry you made the choice to stay in the disaster area.
I'm sorry you didn't listen to me.
I'm sorry you have a martyr complex.
I'm not sorry. At all. Who else would help the animals?
I cannot love thee, dear, so much. Loved I not honor more.
Oh, good poems.
Classic works of literature. Who doesn't like Lovelace?
This isn't about my honor. I used to sleep with cats in my mom's house, and
Your horrible mom's house.
Yes, and just like there, I know everything will be okay if I feed the cats, the dogs, and the horses.
And the fish and the parakeets. Let them go. People left them behind during the evacuation.
You know what I like about animals?
Yes. You told me when we first met, and I bought that box of puppies into the shelter off the highway. You told me they don't ask questions.
Not verbally. I like how they talk with actions and signs, not words that can twist and change unless you spend all your time rehearsing. And even then, you stumble. No. You don't stumble, I stumble.
Come on. You're not stumbling now.
Not with you. Never with you.
That's great. Fantastic. And it doesn't mean you can abandon humanity to die feeding cats.
I'm not. When I'm with other humans.
When you're with other humans, you feel like you have to talk, yes.
Look, I like to talk to you. But other people? There's too much silence around them that doesn't fit. Animals don't need to say a thing, and I don't need to say a thing back to them. I don't have to be something I'm not with them.
The breakup text would have been a lot less shitty than this.
That might have been, yeah.
If you liked animals so much more than me, you should have just taken up bestiality.
Sam! Stop it.
So I'm not allowed to be better. Cool. Super cool. Thanks, Kris.
You think I like animals better than people?
Hell yeah, I do. And what do animals do? Dolphin pots, murder, and rape, and then die out from environmental collapse? I would have finished my documentary on it, but you know what? Couldn't get the funding. The Patreon failed and the angel investor for my dog channel backed away. Bummed everyone out, even me.
I'm sorry your projects haven't been working out.
Me too. Look, I'd help out animals too, but after years trying to get money to film them, I don't know. It's not their fault more biologists than ever spend their careers cataloging newly extinct species. It's not looking cheerful right now.
It's just what I mean. None of this is their fault. Humans with our level of awareness, interest in other species, and opposable thumbs have a responsibility to protect, to conserve.
Come home with me. The cats and the dogs here are going to die anyway. Most of the animals are. What are you doing but delaying the inevitable and getting sick in the process? Why?
Christina throws down the last of the cat dishes. She is furious. The cats scatter.
Because I don't understand what the purpose of anything is otherwise.
Kris, what the shit?
Humans should pay the price. Animals didn't gut the funding when they were decommissioning the power plant in Palo. Animals didn't aggravate climate change when some 200-mile-per-hour tornadoes became normal. Animals didn't leave behind a metric ton of radioactive junk at Duane Arnold waiting to be ripped apart by the weather.
Christina sits on the floor beside Sam, head in hands. Sam reaches out and hesitantly pats her back.
Your name is Christina, not Christ. The humans that cause us are selfish and stupid. But you're not none of that.
That's what makes this hurt so much. Humans are selfish and stupid, yes, but they are capable of compassion, of courage.
Sam withdraws her hand.
You're the most compassionate, courageous person I know. But remember the time you planned on coming back after you visited a disaster site? And I let you go because you'd wear a hazmat suit? And you told me you'd call every day until you came back, but then you didn't.
I never said I'm perfect. I came because you saw, didn't you? I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I kept thinking about this place. I grew up here, Sam. I had to help.
And I can't sleep in our house any alone anymore. I hate waking up without you. Please come back. I don't care yet.
Even if I wanted to.
Why?
It ripped.
What?
My hazmat suit. Ripped the first day. It was a low-hanging tree branch and it cut right into the material as I passed. The radiation detector I had started screaming. Figured that meant I had to stay for good.
You've been here 6 months. Just come back. We'll deal with it as it comes.
Do you really want me to come back with you and die in a few years? A few months, maybe? How could I put you through that? I didn't even like my mom, and watching her die was horrible.
We'll figure it out.
If that suit hadn't ripped, I don't know. I guess I should really leave a 1-star review on Amazon.
You have. Fuck, I miss you.
I miss you too.
No, you don't.
I do. Your common sense, your rough kindness. Yes, you beside me when I sleep. All of it.
But you really think you're the best person to do this?
The Siamese comes back. Christina picks it up and holds it close.
Sam, I walked into Palo from the marshes near the Duane Arnold Energy Center, and do you know what I heard first thing? Animals crying, bellowing.
Jesus.
I broke into a house for the first time in my life. I helped 3 Samoyeds get out. Their fur was dirty, they were starving. There'd been a cat, but they'd eaten him.
They're humans, shouldn't have done that.
But they did. And there was a 4th dog who hadn't touched the cat. She could barely crawl out the door. I fed her and cried. The smell was so strong. She was so much smaller than the other dogs. I could see her ribs.
Oh, God. That's terrible.
I made sure she was comfortable. I had to bury her in the yard. I made sure to put her under a tree that cast a lot of shade. I found a bone, one of the nylon bones pet stores sell. It was like this cartoonishly smooth femur. I buried it with her. Now when I look for the animals, I look for buildings where the windows are dark with flies.
People couldn't have left that many pets behind.
No.
Fine, all right. Probably did.
Yeah, I kept breaking windows. Even the meanest, fattest cat with the most knotted, angry fur purred as loud as I ever heard anything purr in my life. When I released them, they would come up and touch their noses to my hand.
And then you called and told me you were staying. So I hung up on you.
No, you didn't hang up on me until I asked you to come with me.
I did?
I remember.
Oh, fuck. Have you been mad about that until now?
Never. When you hung up, you freed me. You weren't my only tether, but you're the most important. That's why you can't stay. It's too much for me. I can die, but I can't die with you watching me.
You are a complete asshole! You're going to grow tumors all over it! I love you so fucking much. I wish you'd come back with me.
I love you too. And it was selfish of me to ask you to come. I have to stay. You don't.
With my broken leg.
Oh yes, your broken leg.
Sam sighs and stands up. She's unwounded.
When did you figure that out?
There are survivalists out here. I met one that fell where you did. He screamed a long, long time. His leg swelled up and he lost consciousness.
That's me. Best fucking actor in the universe. You tried to take that man back here too?
No. Most of his yelling was about how the government had lied about everything. Then he said he'd been stupid and clumsy when he fell. And I told him, yes, he had been. And I left him at the border of the radiation site and returned to my work.
Yeah, you did? What did his face look like after you said that?
I didn't look that.
No, never did. I love that.
It's not true. When I first saw you walking, I wasn't going to come out.
What? Really? When?
Yesterday. This work is my burden, I thought. And I came back. I heard you calling for me, and I really thought you were hurt at first.
Fun fact, I wasn't feeling too good when you left me for a radiation site either.
I'm sorry, Sam. I really am.
I'm sorry too. Fallout affects people in different ways. I don't know how it's going to affect me.
You actually want to stay here? With a house that smells like cat pee?
Maybe not forever, but I don't. Okay, there's this poem by Juliet about it. Marie Curie gives advice to her daughter Irene before her wedding.
I haven't heard of it.
Sam takes Christina's hand. With her other hand, she flips the face guard of her hazmat suit. She leans forward and kisses Christina.
My hope is that what you love doesn't come to kill you. Eye by eye, year by year, bone by radiant bone.
End of play.